Hi, I'm here to talk about my new favorite book, which is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is a historical romance that takes place in the 1960s, and it is about an aspiring young actress who goes to Hollywood in the hopes of making her dreams come true. It is an enemies to lovers romance between a famous movie star and this young actress who becomes his leading lady. There's also some mystery involved because the famous actor has been accused of murdering his wife, and so he hires a private investigator to follow this young actress to make sure that she is not a gold digger or interested in him for any reason other than the fact that he is famous. So there's that element of mystery as well. Our story begins with our protagonist, Lisa, arriving in Hollywood. She is from New York. She has always wanted to be an actress, but she comes from a poor family and she didn't really have the opportunities afforded to her because of her socioeconomic status. But she does have talent and she does have looks, and she's willing to work hard to make her dreams come true. She is going to be working as a waitress while she auditions for parts. She's staying with her aunt and uncle. And right away, we meet our love interest, who is recovering from a scandal involving the death of his wife. He has been accused of murdering his wife. People are saying that he did it because she was going to leave him. And so his career has kind of taken a dive because of this scandal. He needs a new leading lady, and the studio heads want to make sure that whoever he ends up working with is not just there for the fame or the fortune or because they think that he's hot. So they hire a private investigator to follow her and report back to them as to whether or not he thinks that she is a gold digger. As the story progresses, of course, Lisa and Theo get closer and they start to fall in love, even though their beginnings were rocky. We do find out some things about Theo's wife, about what really happened to her. And we also find out some things about Lisa, about why she really came to Hollywood and about her past. And the more time that the private investigator spends with Lisa, the more he gets to know her. He starts to feel like maybe she's not right for his client, not because she's a bad person or because she's a gold digger, but because he starts to develop feelings for her himself. So there's some fun banter back and forth between Lisa and the private investigator, as well as some sexual tension. But the story really focuses on Lisa and Theo and their relationship and how they work through all of the obstacles that are in their way, including the scandal that he's been accused of, as well as the fact that they're both at very different points in their careers. She's just starting out. He's a movie star who's kind of fallen from grace, so they're in very different places, but they help each other, I think, in ways that neither of them expected. This was such a fun, quick, easy read. I loved it. The characters were well developed. They were flawed. They made good decisions and bad decisions. They were funny. The dialogue was witty. I thought the writing was excellent. I thought the pacing was excellent. It was just a really, really enjoyable read. I would recommend this to anyone who likes their historical romances set in the 1960s. I think you will enjoy this book. I'd also recommend it to anyone who likes second chance romances or enemies to lovers or fake relationships. All of those elements are in here. So if you like any of those tropes, then you should definitely give this book a try. So that is my recommendation for today. If you have already read this book, let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. And if you haven't, I hope my review has convinced you to give it a try. Thanks for watching.